It's week 14. Y'all like, what the hell was week 13? Well, was week 13? Well, Thanksgiving week. Busy week. Y'all wouldn't believe me if I told you I had to put the pots on the stove and turn on the burners. Yes, I had to be the cook. Had to be the cook. But busy week. Thanksgiving's out the way. Christmas on the way. Holiday season. Holiday season. Hope everybody well on this weary Wednesday, going into terrific Thursday. But it's week 14 and we got to take care of these picks. Didn't do it last week. But we got to talk about the week before that. 8-5. I kept up with it. 8-5. Not the best, not the baddest, not the worstest either. But 8-5. 8-5. We're gonna see what this week gonna bring. Looking at this schedule, a lot of these are just look. This week, looking at this schedule, I'm gonna pick the obvious ones mostly. But if they fall plan as on paper, we're just talking about on paper, the way it looks on paper, it can come close to undefeated. I ain't trying to put pressure on myself. I'm just saying. Any team can win. We already know that. But when you see some of these matchups, which y'all are looking at it, we already know what y'all gonna pick, know what I'm gonna pick, and might throw in a couple of surprises, bold picks, so to speak. But man, when you look at this, you're like, oh yeah, they're gonna win, they're gonna win, they're gonna win, they're gonna win. But we always have surprises. We're gonna take it at the top, get it going. Thursday night football. Packers and Lions. Funny thing about this, that ain't no funny thing about it. I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. It's going to be a good one, but I'm going to go with the Lions at home in week 14. I was going to get into something else, but yeah, Lions, week 14. It's narrowing down. It's narrowing down. It's getting real tight now. End of the season is coming up on us. It's almost playoff time. Some of these teams got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. We're going to get to the Philadelphia Eagles. If everybody's wondering, we're going to get to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic. Because they're going into the playoffs so far the right way. Now, once they get there, they just got to continue to do what they've been doing. But right now, this team hasn't looked this good in a long time together. Winning games. And Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley. Oh, man. But yes, Lions in week 14. We already know about the Giants. We're going with those Saints. Make that nice, quick, and simple. We're going to say the Saints are going to beat the Giants. Giants are at home. I think the Saints will go ahead and march in and take that. No more Daniel Jones. They got Danny DeVito over there now. Or is it not Danny DeVito? Who is it? I was well call him Danny DeVito. Oh, man, because it's a laughing stock over there. And they're coming up short. You know what I mean? So, yes, we're going to go with those Saints for sure. Saints for sure. Jaguars and Titans. Trevor Lawrence, I think everybody knows about that gruesome hit by now. Heard he was okay the last I've heard. But yes, that was a shot. Texans on a bye, so we won't be able to get into that too deep. But the Jaguars, what I want to say about that hit, in my opinion, it was a dirty play, but he's not a dirty player. He just got caught up in between a quick split decision, finishing the play, or basically slowing himself down, running up and basically tapping the quarterback while he's laying on the ground. That's tough. It's tough when you're moving fast paced. It's a tight game that you need. The intensity is high. You're trying to stop a guy from getting the first down. You can't have all this stuff going on in your head at one time. When you're trained and programmed, stop them from getting the first down. Lay a hat. Put them on the ground. It was a fast play. Aziz just acted like a defensive player. Now, Nick Caserio's a little burned up about it, and he should be. And I wasn't a Nick Caserio fan, but I tell you, the way he put up for his team, his players, he earned some points with me. He started to warm up a little bit to me. That's what a general manager's supposed to do. Take up for his team, take up for his players. Now, he said some telling things because, they break it down. They go back, they look at the stats, they look at the storylines, they look at the notes, previous years, past of players been suspended, got disqualified, got fined. And it was telling. Players before him, not to mention, Aziz never been ejected from a game. He's never been fined. This is his first offense. And he's out 3 games. 3 games is very questionable. I could see why the team is very upset. Nick Caserio, D'Amico Ryans, a guy that's all about team, going out there fighting for his defense. Leader of that defense, from what they're saying, play caller. It's tough. Like I say, things happen that fast on that field. To me, I'm calling it dirty. People can say what they want to say, but he had a split second where he kind of eased up a little bit, and then he had to make a quick decision, and he decided to finish the play, right? Not saying he meant to hurt him. He wanted to make sure he put him down where he didn't have a chance to get no first down. He wanted to drop him right there where he was laying. And it happened quick. Dirty play, but not a dirty player. That's my take on it. You could slow it down 100 times. But when you see it, you can see him kind of gauging a little bit and then him going and finish. So take it how you want to take it. I don't agree with the 3 games. It's players that's just been fined before. Like Caserio said, it's players that have been fined and suspended 1 game. It's players just been fined, play the next game. I mean, and a guy that does not have a history of this, it's tough. It's a tough situation, but it's been the talk all week long about Aziz on a hit on Trevor Lawrence. So it was unfortunate. Hope Trevor's all right. He can recover, get back in there, not help his team because I'm pretty sure they're all dead in the water, but get back out there and maybe try to finish the season. Or they might be thinking the season's gone. They're not going to make the playoffs. Sit him down. Don't know. I don't know if Trevor Lawrence playing this week, but I'm going to pick the Titans at home in week 14. Whether Trevor's there or Trevor's not there, still going to roll with the Titans in week 14. Whoa. Panthers and Eagles. This is one of those ones where I was saying, just like mark it on the board. You know which way it's going. Just mark it. Of course, I'm going with the Eagles at home. At home, too, Panthers, who've been basically like that all year long. But they did battle with the Chiefs. Gave them a good scare. Like we say, anything can happen. But I don't believe that's going to happen. I'm going with the Eagles in week 14. No doubt. No doubt. All right. Seahawks and Cardinals. Going with the Seahawks on that one. Cardinals at home, but hey. Seahawks. They've been showing and proving more to me this season. More consistently than the Cardinals. I will admit that. Plus, I'd rather see the Seahawks pull it out. For some reason, I'm a Geno Smith fan now. He wore me over the past couple of seasons. Yeah, I'm Geno. I am Geno. Hey, yo, Geno. Geno. Come talk to me, Geno. What about all this big play lately, Geno? Huh? Huh? You been playing well? You think it's playoffs? You think it's Super Bowl? I don't think you're gonna get Super Bowl, but I'm pretty sure you could get playoffs, Geno. We're gonna see. I'm rolling with you in week 14, Geno. Okay? Okay. Let's pull this down 1 or 2. Okay. Bills and Rams. Of course Bills. Of course Bills. And I like the Rams. I really do. But, oh, man. Josh Allen is rolling. Josh Allen is smoking right now. He's smoking. This might be the best opportunity, and it's probably the best football that Josh Allen has played so far in his career. These string of games and the way he's playing consistently, more importantly, accurately. He's not the renegade guy anymore. He's got this team settled in. Diggs out, and they're still rolling, winning games, blowing teams out. What points they won by last week? Who did they beat? 35-10. They beat the 49ers. 49ers just fell off the map. I don't know what happens to 49ers. They just don't look like a team that was in a Super Bowl, battling in the playoffs all these seasons. Just don't look like it. Don't look like it. But yeah, man, those Bills are rolling, and I got to roll with them in week 14 against those Rams. Got to do it. Bengals and Cowboys. Bengals. I told you you're going to have a few of them that's going to be like penciling in. On paper, they're supposed to win. We're going to see. How many upsets will there be in week 14? How many upsets? Because if we don't have any upsets, we're going to have a hell of a record on week 14. I'll tell you that right now. We'll have a hell of a record. All right, let's take this thing to the top. Browns and Steelers. Another rivalry, huh? Another rivalry. Steelers at home. Of course I'm going with the Steelers. Of course I'm going with the Steelers against the Browns. I have to give it to the Browns. I got to give it to Jameis Winston. Do y'all see the type of ball Jameis Winston been playing? How many yards he been throwing for? The question is, would you rather have him or Deshaun Watson? That's the question. Right now, I'm taking Jameis Winston. No doubt about it. Now, next year coming in, Deshaun Watson's healthy, ready to go, however you want to look at it. You still got Jameis Winston on this roster. That's going to be a decision to make. That's going to be a decision. But give it up to those Browns trying to finish strong, playing some good football. And I think they were one of the misfits, wasn't they? Number 3 or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, that was misfits number 3, I believe. But yeah, we're going with those Steelers, though, in week 14. No doubt. No doubt. Jets and Dolphins. Dolphins. That's another one. That's another pencil in right there. Dolphins at home. Jets, you know about the Jets. You know about the story with the Jets. Unfortunate. I was rooting for him. I wanted to see him in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers. The cheese slid off the cracker. Matter of fact, the cracker broke before the cheese slid off of it. Is that worse? I don't know. But the important thing is the cheese is off the cracker. And I'm going with the Dolphins in week 14. Falcons and Vikings. It's always a good one when they match up. Always a good one. But of course, I'm taking the Vikings at home. That's another one. One of those pencil ins right there. Vikings for sure. This is an easy week. As long as it don't backfire. An easy week. Raiders and Buccaneers. This is my surprise. This is my bold pick. This one here is my bold pick. I'm going with the Raiders against the Buccaneers. We're going to see. You got to have one or two in there that you kind of go the other way. I'm going to go the other way on that one. I'm going with the Raiders. Raiders. Let's go. In week 14. Bears and 49ers. Now, of course, this matchup right here, when the season first started, it'd have been easy. I'm picking the 49ers, especially at home. Going off of last year, I'd have picked the 49ers at home against the Bears. Right now, I got to pick the Bears over the 49ers at home.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I think Caleb and them can go down there and be a good win for them. Even though the 49ers are just, I don't know. Nobody knows anything about them. But you know they're in jeopardy. This team could possibly not even make the playoffs. Can you believe that? The 49ers, the position they were in last year, to now, maybe not even making the playoffs. Playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Let's take it down a little bit. Yeah, let's take it down one more. Okay. This is it, folks. We're about to seal this deal. Chargers and Chiefs. This is another bold prediction. If y'all believe it's bold or not, Chargers and Chiefs, they kind of could be knotted up. Chargers could just as well beat them, of course. I don't really know if I can call this a bold pick, but I know a lot of people be going with those Chiefs at home. I know that. But you know I'm a hardball man. Both of them. Both of them. Jim and John. All right? So, oh man, I would love to see that. Late in the season too. Chargers go ahead and get those Chiefs. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers in week 14. And week 14. Yeah, we're going to roll with it. I'm not trying to convince myself. I'm going with the Chargers in week 14. That completes it. Nice and quick. It was an easy one this week. If it goes according to plan. If it goes according to plan. But we only can find out, right? So y'all take a look at it. Take a look at it. What do y'all think? Did I miss anything? Huh? Should I have went with the 49ers instead of the Bears? Should I have done what I always do, pick the Chiefs no matter who they play? Huh? You think the Cowboys gonna beat the Bengals? Or you think the Panthers gonna upset the Eagles? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Not this late. Not how they rolling, how they feeling. Right now, it's about racking them now. Yeah, it's about racking them. You want to go into the playoffs smooth sailing. Matter of fact, Eagles need to go ahead and win out. Win out. Might as well. They're tough. Fangio, I gave you some heat. I gave you a lot of heat. I'm going to have to take some of that back. I didn't think you was really going to turn it around. I was hoping, but didn't know for sure. Now you're showing your worth. Just bring that to the playoffs. Bring it to the playoffs, we won't have no problems at all if you bring that type of defense to the playoffs. And Kellen Moore got this offense rolling. Got him rolling. Sirianni, stop arguing with the fans. You and Jalen seem like y'all had y'all kumbaya moment. If anything is cordial, it's good enough. Good enough. Saquon Barkley, receiving crew. That says the baddest offense in the league right now. Dangerous. And I agree with that. They just had to get on the same page. They have it on all cylinders right now. And you know me, when I'm talking about these Eagles, really don't care about the regular season. I never do. Because they're overdue. They're 2 Super Bowls behind. I don't judge them to the playoffs. I really don't. Don't judge them into the playoffs. This is the best opportunity they've had in a very long time with this group. Stay healthy. March right into those playoffs with your best. Beat anybody. Even those Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo Bills, it don't matter. It don't matter. Just stay healthy, stay hungry. Continue to know what the task is at hand. Go take care of it. So playoffs is going to be something this year coming up. Going to be something. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. It's Weary Wednesday. Going into Terrific Thursday. Huh? Amazon Prime. Football. See who's going to kick it off. Packers and Lions. Let's get off on the right foot. Thanks for y'all time. GSQH, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits, and we up out of here. Peace.